Yeah, I know the whole event was like a few weeks ago, but honestly, I like these fan games so much, I wanted to dedicate my own look at to some of them. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our look at on Sonic Mania, or excuse me, Sonic Chaos.
Oh.
Not Mania. But wait, what is Sonic Chaos, James?
Okay, so Sonic Chaos here is actually a fan game that is trying to be a remake or reimagining of the very original Sonic Chaos for the Sega Master System and Game Gear. Basically, basically one of the more noteworthy 8-bit Sonic titles, in massive quotes there.
Oh, I remember playing this on the Game Gear, yeah.
Yeah, it's just one of those come and go Sonic games. Like, you mostly play for the novelty, and then afterwards you just put it down for the rest of your life. Though, some people out there who, also using this one engine called the Crimson Engine, want to dedicate, like, an entire fan game to reimagining the game. Like, just make it more, well, retrofitted for, well, the modern audience.
And I recognize that drop that. So is this the same engine that Mania was built off of?
I don't think so. In fact, honestly, when I first heard about this reimagining, I figured it was actually going to be a Sonic Mania mod, but no, it's a full-fledged fan game that you can download off of the Sage website right now.
We should probably talk about that. What is Sage?
Sage is shorthand for the Sonic Amateur Gaming Expo. Basically, it's a little event where all these fan game makers come abound and show off their latest creations.
Oh, okay. So big conglomeration of fan games and appreciation.
It's basically to the fan game community as the Sonic hacking contest is for Sonic hacks.
There it goes.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I mean, there's definitely been a few interesting instances of Sonic fan games I've seen throughout the event. Like, I think it was either last year or the year before we got that amazing 3D Sonic fan game, Utopia.
Yeah.
And, well, early access fan game, but I digress. Among a whole bunch of other ones that I don't even remember off the top of my head. And,
where'd that go?
Wonder what spooked the animals. Could it be another one of Eggman's devious robots?
Yep.
Whoa, jeez.
Oh,
That's a big motobog.
Oh, Lotobug, excuse me.
Yep, and much like beforehand, this is actually the first boss of the original Sonic Chaos, and well, for this one they just made it a mid-boss, and you can only damage it on the head.
Oh. Well.
I don't remember that in the original game.
Yep, this is the part where they're like, yep, this is gonna be more than just that.
Whoop.
But yeah, like...
This is pretty nice. The music, the sound effects, it's polished.
Oh yeah, like, this fan game has it all, and actually, if I can comment real quick on the soundtrack, I actually know the guy who made the soundtrack. His name, actually, let me look this up real quick, because it's been a while. Maxi Demand is the one who made
I know
the
the
soundtrack.
guy, I just don't know him.
No,
Oh, okay.
Sometimes you forget Sometimes you forget the names. Like, just whatever the case, he's the one that made the soundtrack, and he did post everything he made for the demo on his YouTube account. So I would say go check him out.
Okay.
So yeah, I don't remember Sonic Chaos where I'm literally in the underground caverns of Turquoise Hill.
So yeah, so I guess this is happening now. So yeah, like so a bunch of so all these games that we're going to be looking at, because there'll be more than one. All these games are free for download.
Yes, they are.
Oh, wow,
They're free to play at your convenience, and and unless said otherwise, they're pretty much staying there.
Oh wow,
Nice.
I can't wait to try these out as soon as I try my favorite.
Although most, if not all of them, are only just demos.
Right.
Fair
Yeah,
enough.
it's true.
Honestly, I think all the ones I show off are demos. Though, for those that do want to play them, I will leave a link in the description below.
Are these demos like that's all they're allowed to make, or are these just like projects still in progress?
They're projects that are still in development.
Okay. Also, man, I really want. I can't wait to try these out after I try one of my favorite Nintendo fan games. Name and address withheld.
Yeah. It should be said that one. That's actually I did want to show that one off, but it wasn't so much a matter of me being scared of Nintendo's iron fist of C&D. It was more so the matter that it was more so the matter that I was already kind of crunching time as it is. Like, this is already like a half-hour video at the very most.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Right, so that's why I'm pretty much sticking to around 3 to 4 fan games at the very most, because I figured why not? I figured they were worth time to show off.
Alright, so
Okay.
other than that, this looks like a pretty standard Sonic. We got the spin dash, they have the drop dash from Mania.
Though, now the funny thing is, in the original game, Sonic actually had the Super Peel out, which is mysteriously absent for this demo. I figure they'll probably add it in later, or just say screw it all together.
Ooh.
Oh, look at that. Our first Chaos Emerald. Easy pay. Oh, come on.
crap.
No.
I don't remember this in Chaos.
So, well, actually, looking at this, does that mean that trying to do stuff? Looking at this, does this mean there's not going to be special zones and you just get the Chaos Emeralds from the bosses?
It's hard to say really because
That's how a lot of the
wait a minute, I recognize that. Oh jeez.
Oh no.
Help!
Okay.
But yeah, if I was
Sorry, you were saying, hi?
just to get back to what I was saying, is that that could be the case, Logan, because I do remember a lot of the Game Gear Master System versions of Sonic, or at least I know the ones for Sonic 1 and 2 did this. A lot of the Game Gear Master System Sonic games, you couldn't actually go into special stages. You did have to find them in levels.
Wait a minute.
Ah.
He's getting away with the emerald.
After
him.
Get him.
And ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a recreation of the very intro screen of Sonic Chaos.
Oh, that's fun. Oh, that's fun, then. Nice.
Yeah,
to
that's
look
a
at
really
this.
neat attention to detail right there. It's like, honestly, well played.
Run.
Is it possible to lose this and he gets away?
No, you do have to defeat him.
Alright, that's good.
And
I'll
even
just-
so, and even as you defeat him, he gets away with the emerald.
Gosh dang it!
Oh, come on.
Well, what was the
I guess
point?
we do have to find special zones to get Chaos Emerald.
We win!
We don't win nothing.
But yeah, with that said, that's pretty much the end of the Sonic Chaos portion of our video. And honestly, that's that's pretty much my only. I mean, that's my excuse to show off Sonic Chaos in general. So I don't even need to show off the original game. So how about we move on to our next game for the showcase?
Alright.
Wait, this Crash
Wait.
Bandicoot fan
Wait, what?
game?
Crash?
Wait,
Yep.
what?
Even though this is the Sonic Amateur Game Expo, this is one of those. This is the one year that they actually put in quite a number of non-Sonic games on here. One of which is Crash.
Huh. Oh wow, that's interesting looking animation
Whoa.
style right there.
Whoa, that's actually kind of neat. What was this called again?
The Crash N.Tense Adventure.
Crash N.Tense Adventure, alright.
Huh.
Do.
So yeah, have you ever played the likes of the huge adventure of N.Trains? You're pretty much right at home here. It's essentially a 2D Crash Bandicoot.
Huh, with hand-drawn visuals.
Yeah, and I will say, they are very nicely animated.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, do you know who the animator for this particular game is?
I honestly don't know who the animator is. You could probably look up the details in the game page itself.
Okay,
I'll
but
do that.
that's cool. Uh-oh.
Do.
Let's get all the good moves. Nice.
And yeah, and right from the get-go, Crash already has all of his special abilities, like being able to double jump, the super belly flop,
The sprint.
the tornado spin, among others.
Okay.
And actually, new to this fan game, you can actually slide twice, and in doing so, you actually can pull off a much faster jump. And hello, what the heck is
Wait, is
Uka
that
Uka
Uka
doing
Uka?
there?
What?
Yeah,
Hello,
he's
Uka
following
Uka.
us. The creep.
So is that like our double mask then?
That's what I used to think at first, but apparently he serves a much different purpose than what you'd come to expect. He's actually not an additional health bar. He's more like a key to a death route.
Oh, so that's okay. That's how you get there. Okay. And then, so other than that, like, did this like fan game add in all the tech as well as like, well, they got the bounciness. That's cool. But do they also have like, I mean, of the icons, how they kind of like shake? That's nice. Good touch. Do they also add in the features like the slide jump?
I don't think they added the slide jump. Well, I mean, you can still do like a high jump, but I don't think you could do like the tornado, the high tornado hop, as I like to call it.
Yeah.
From like Crash 2 and Crash 3. I don't think
Right.
that's there, though. Honestly, if they ever decide to add it in a future update, I'd be down.
This is, but other than that, this is looking again really polished.
Yeah, and I mean, granted, they only show off 3 levels in this demo, but what they do show off is fairly impressive.
Yeah.
By the way, I was looking
Oh,
up
boy.
now he's
the
glowing.
download page. Oh, wow. Anyway, I was looking up the download page, and I don't know for sure if he also did the animation, but this game was
Go.
made by
Uka
Ali
platform.
Al-Hakim.
I feel like I know that guy, but I don't. I know of him, but I don't know. Anyway, thank you, Uka Uka platform. Oh, jeez.
So, Uka Uka is helping us?
Oh, jeez. This is gonna be tricky. So obviously, don't.
I.
Oh. Oh gosh, they do. Oh gosh, they
I
even.
don't get it either, Crush.
Like, do they even have, like, an explanation they have as to why Uka's helping them?
As far as I'm concerned, no. I mean,
was
maybe
gonna
they
say-
do have some sort of plot, but I actually haven't even
Nice.
paid attention to it.
I was gonna say the warps look nice, the animation looks nice. I was gonna say crap. They even got the freaking nitros doing a little hop sometimes.
And actually, if you notice on that wall on the left, it actually gives you some interesting details about this demo, like the fact that apparently nitro boxes don't count to the crate.
Oh, Coco.
Huh.
Oh, that's helpful.
And now for something completely different.
Coco!
Aww.
On a
Oh my
cart!
god. Vroom.
Coco's on the
Oh,
go-kart, and
jeez.
there's the
Her
Sonic
hair,
call.
look at that.
That's why they added this to the Sonic Amateur Gaming Expo.
Yeah, I have at least one loop-de-loop.
Do-do-do.
Oh, jeez.
And I love that-
And pull.
I love that detail that when you're invincible with Aku Aku, he does the same thing he does in CTR.
Yeah.
Yeah, in fact,
same.
in fact, a good chunk of the music that's used for this demo was ripped straight from Crash Team Racing. Although I have noticed that there are a few tracks that are, well, they were made specifically for this fan game, and for what it's worth, they're not bad. Oh, crap.
I'm liking the
So-
I'm liking the details and all that. Oh,
Oh, no.
gosh.
Oh, God! Jump!
Oh, you have to jump to get it. Okay. I'm
Yeah,
liking the details
it
of like.
follows the exact same logic as Crash Team Racing.
Ow. Okay.
So yeah, one tip I'll definitely give to the Coco stuff in the cart. Whenever you're jumping on ramps, you want to jump at the very tip of the ramp.
Yeah, otherwise you lose momentum because you're jumping upwards. Yeah. Oh, jeez. I'm liking the animation on the hair to like keep that detail in.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I like
like-
that too.
Go forward.
Like, this definitely does not feel like a rush job.
Whee! Do they ever like now? Does Sage ever give like? Does Sage ever give like challenges like, oh, make a game in like 24 hours or less, or like do they have anything like that, or?
I wouldn't be surprised if they gave out, like, awards in a similar case to the Sonic Hacking Contest, but what those awards are, I couldn't even begin to say.
Okay.
Like, honestly, I don't pay attention to that crap. I just pay attention to what matters most, the games themselves.
Yeah.
So, were there any Mario games this year?
Excuse me?
You mentioned like how like for this year in particular, they added a lot more non-Sonic games to this. Were there any Mario games?
There was one Mario game, Super Mario Flashback, which again was one game I did want to show off, but again, look at the time length of this video. Like,
Yeah.
I'm already showing off like 3 games for this video, and that's honestly enough for me.
Ah, okay.
Okay. Would you recommend
But,
Would you recommend Mario Flashback?
Oh hell yeah! Like, it's honestly like it looks like a Mario game if it was made by WayForward.
Huh.
Let that speak on it on behalf of its quality.
I will give that a look-see.
And let's pray that it doesn't immediately become victim of the iron fist of Nintendo.
Oh,
Yeah, like I mean, that is something I will definitely say. Say what you will about Sega and Sonic Team Forces and all that, but like they have a really like creative and like talented fan community.
Yeah, and well, and thank God for Sega. They're actually relatively open-minded with
Appreciative
them.
of it,
Like
yeah.
they're actually showing their appreciation towards them. I mean, let that speak volumes when Sonic Mania was made by a bunch of dedicated fan game makers.
Who
Well, to
were
be
yeah, who
fair,
were
they
outright
didn't
just
used to always
hired.
be like that. Like, I remember there were a few fan games that they
Oh.
also
Oh,
ceased
no!
and desist.
Sorry, knee jerk. But anyway, honestly, when you stop and think about it, though, Sega can't really afford to be that strict towards fan gamers, considering, well, ouch. They can't really afford to do that, considering, unlike Nintendo, who still makes that are still doing pretty damn well with their games, they've been batting on a 50-50 scale.
Yeah.
I mean, you have great stuff like Sonic Mania and the Yakuza stuff, and then you got like the likes of Sonic Forces. Sometimes you really do need to take what they can get, and well, assure the best quality they can get. Otherwise, you just get stuff that just feels rushed, unpolished, and just very, very memeable.
Yeah, true.
Oh yeah, and, with this level, they also give us they pretty much not only do they take inspiration from Sonic, they also take inspiration from Donkey Kong. Now we got the minecarts.
Like the minecart.
That's essentially what it is, yeah. Only thing I do find a little annoying about them is that you do have to be careful. Getting on them is a little fickle. Like, you can't just get on the like, there's no automatic trigger for, like, being willy-nilly. You literally have to stand right on, like, right next to the minecart and then jump.
Gotcha.
It's a little strict. It's a little strict like that. Nothing you can't get used to, but it would have been nice if it was a little more freeform.
Speaking of Donkey Kong, are you guys looking forward to that Donkey Kong reanimated thing?
Oh, God. I can only imagine how far they'll take that. I mean, especially considering what we got with the Dover boys.
Oh, yeah, the Dover boys.
And the Mario one.
And I do believe that...
And interesting.
Yeah, and actually, if I'm not mistaken, I do believe the Kirby reanimated's almost done.
Oh, is it? Cool.
I want to say it is. It's like, it feels like that's been in post-production forever.
Yeah.
Which I understand why. Like, animation ain't cheap, but it's like, well, or it takes time to make a masterpiece, or master shit theater.
I can say that from experience because I took animation, and oh my gosh, it takes so much time and patience.
which gives me all the more appreciation for these guys making this fan game here.
Yep.
So with that said, that's it for our final Crash N.Tense adventure level. And unfortunately, there's a fourth level, but it's closed down due to difficulty. Well, excuse me. I assume this is something you unlock once you get everything else, but I haven't actually taken the time to get everything else.
Oh, what's this?
All the information you need to know about the demo.
Chalk.
Oh, goodness.
Why is Crash at Sage?
I know, right? It's Crash! Okay, so for the last game we'll be showing off for this look at, it's one that honestly took me by surprise, and, well, part of the reason why I wanted Jordy on board, this is Kyle and Lucy Wonderworld.
Huh.
It's pretty much another one of those Sonic games that are trying not too hard not to be a Sonic game, kind of like Freedom Planet. Only this one stars a cute little pair of hedgehog cat things.
And they're retro. Wow.
Very retro.
Who wants to read this?
Anybody?
I'll do it. Okay.
Okay.
These are all the old ruins, Lucy said to Kyle. They're a great spot to watch the stars. Kyle had heard old legends about the ruins, but never believed them until...
Also, when you look at that portal, it looks like a ring.
They found the horizon was behaving very strangely. Lucy reached over. I can reach over the mountains, she exclaimed. Kyle joined her to see as well.
But of course they leaned too far and they dropped down the gate.
Yep. Lucy tumbled right over the mountain. Kyle tried to grab her, but he fell in as well, into a strange wonder world. I almost said Wonderland. I'm so sorry.
They may as well call this Wonderland for all I care. So anyway, welcome aboard to the Wonder World. Very pretty.
Yeah, I like it.
So yeah, it's basically...
Oh goodness, that running.
Yeah, so as far as this game's concerned, it's very, well, Sonic-esque, because it's no doubt obvious, but you can also cling on walls. That's pretty handy, though it feels a little slow going. Maybe we can do something about that.
Alright. Oh wow, that's cool.
Yep, you can spin dash on walls now.
But it's like their legs are like bicycle or motorcycle wheels.
What was that? Homing attack I see?
What'd you say?
I said, was that a homing attack I see?
Oh, yeah.
Kyle himself does have a neat little air dash, which is kind of like a homing attack, except not. It's just more of a means of going forward than just attacking. Though it's obviously about as powerful as it looks. Well, now that being said, both Kyle and Lucy do have abilities unique to themselves. Like again, he has the air dash, and Lucy has a double jump. But otherwise, they mostly play the same.
Oh, okay.
And actually, another thing about this fan game, the music, the soundtrack for this fan game was done by Woofle, who some people might know as the main composer for Freedom Planet.
Oh, cool.
And honestly, I will say, it's definitely it's very fitting for this kind of weird, wacky, and mystical set piece.
I agree.
And in dropping down a pit, we find a statue.
They found themselves in an enclave. Wow, that's a weird word. Okay, they messed up on their grammar. Anyway, with a plaque at the bottom.
so elegant that they accidentally said "and" instead of "ah."
Bless those who find the mystic orb, allows a glow. I missed that. Whoops. Fallen from the sky there, hidden deep, find more and wishes it'll be you reap. Kyle's suspicions were correct. They had entered another realm. Maybe if we find the mystic orbs, we can wish ourselves back home, he exclaimed. I wasn't sure if it was him or not, that's why I hesitated. Lucy agreed it was a good idea, so off the two set, deeper into a brave new wonder world.
And off through the wonder world we go, and oh, look at that, a floating door.
With a window.
I swear that feels like something I've seen in another game, but whatever the case, this is what'll take us to the home world of the Mystic Garden.
Okay.
And yeah, just listen to this music. Tell me that it wouldn't be remotely fitting in Freedom Planet.
I think so.
Oh, welcome back.
Hey, yo.
Hey.
So yeah, just to catch a little bit up, this is Kyle and Lucy's Wonder World. The last fan game we'll be showing off for the video, and it's out of everything I'm showing off, it's the most original.
This door shutter is missing. Okay, so what kind of style game is this with all the dialogue and examine texts and stuff?
Well, it's basically Sonic and everything but name. And the cool thing about Kyle and Lucy is that they also, not only do they have the impressive ability to spin dash, but they can also spin. Well, it's more like a peel out than a spin dash, because you don't automatically like go into like an offensive maneuver when you do so. But well, again, you can pretty much do it on walls, and it's actually a very convenient way of making vertical travel. The only thing I will say against this game is that the physics do feel a tad floaty, but it's nothing you can't get used to. And one thing I do appreciate is that much like other Sonic fan games or hacks I know of, you can whenever you're like in midair, like you can immediately press the jump button and you'll go into a spin, which is something I kind of wish the Sonic series would just do naturally from now on.
Yeah.
Yeah, same here.
Oh jeez, oh gosh.
Ouch!
And of course, we don't want to completely rip off Sonic. Kyle and Lucy also share a health bar, and well, you only got 4 hits to your name, but you can replenish that by grabbing any cherries you find throughout the stage.
Okay.
Alright, cool. By the way, Steve,
Also,
are you doing okay? Steve?
I'm good. I just said, yeah, I'm good.
Oh, okay, just making sure.
Yeah,
Sorry,
we're
the delay.
good.
He just doesn't know what to say about this eye candy.
Aw, is
Oh,
this
yeah,
the last
it is
game we're
eye
looking at today?
Yeah, this will be the last game we'll be showing off for our little look at.
Okay. I know I gotta go pick up my nieces from school soon.
Okay.
All right. But
I'll be back soon after that. But yeah, for now I want to keep looking at this. So all of these creators. So when was Sage? Like, is it a once a year thing?
It's a once-a-year thing. I want to say the event itself took place about a couple weeks ago, as of this recording.
Okay.
So sometime around September. So,
Okay.
and, well, it was honestly... By the time I recorded this, I think the event was still in full swing, which is why I was all the more eager to show these off, because, again, like, these are very interesting, and I kind of want to see them improve. Or, you know, do more with them than what they've previously shown us. Like, I honestly want to see this turn to a full game in and of itself.
Oh, and I did take a look at some footage of a flashback while I was away, and wow, that is really well animated.
Yes, it is. And, well, I'd like to see more of that, too.
I know that's supposed to be more of a Sonic thing, but I would like if it just became a nice, positive, constructive, creative, and quality, at times, hub for fan games in general, not just for Sonic ones.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm willing to bet with this year they've already given us like what 2, well actually 3 fan games technically that are not Sonic related, or well 4 if you count this game. Like we already have the Mario Flashback, Crash, and I also remember seeing there was this one Mega Man game on the page.
Yeah.
But I've seen footage of it. It blows.
Aww.
It's about as unprofessional and very slapdash together as you'd think.
Gotcha.
Oh yeah, actually one other thing I should probably bring up before we forget. you do want to make it your mission to find as many of these orbs as possible, because they're your means of progression.
Gotcha. Aw,
Now, for this demo, you'll need to find 2 of them in order to progress, and, oh yeah, now we're playing as Lucy. And actually, let's see how many more pins we got. Not that many.
No. Oh well.
Though, for this demo, they do give us 2 stages. The first one we went through is the one full level that we get, while the other is a Mook Rush.
Oh, okay.
Well, maybe not so much a Mook Rush, but more like a hide-and-go-seek sort of thing. Kind of like the second level of the Grapple Force Reina demo.
I'm liking the classic tune style they're going for this.
Yeah, me too.
And I don't think Logan was here when I said this, but the soundtrack here was composed by Wolf,
Oh.
aka the same person that did the Freedom Planet soundtrack.
Nice of him.
Yeah.
Alrighty. I am going to go for now, but I will save
Alright.
audio. But I'm liking what I'm seeing here once again, and I'm really hoping that next year they can add stuff as well. Oh, jeez.
I'm sure they will, and honestly, I'm just more so looking forward to what we might get for this year's Sonic hacking contest.
How does that work, actually, real quick? What is the hacking contest? What do they do there?
Basically, with the hacking contest, they're not so much making fan games, but they're essentially making ROM hacks of the likes of, say, Sonic 1, 2, or 3, maybe the occasional oddball, but it's usually just Sonic stuff.
To just outright
And
mod it?
They mod it in such very out there ways at times. Like, sometimes it's something akin, like, very simple, like a palette swap or whatever, or music swap, but other times you can get some really crazy results. Like, I forget the guy's name, Vadapega made this one really weird fan game called Panafu the Cat, and it's pretty dang something. Like,
Okay.
honestly, I'd say look up all the other, like, Sonic hacking contests and you'll see what I mean. Or sometimes you get the occasional oddball game like Thomas the Tank Engine in Sonic 1.
Oh dear.
Yeah, I'll have to give that
It's
a
about
see.
as weird as you think it is.
Alrighty. I'll see you guys in a little while.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
See you in a while.
Bye.
Bye,
Just
bye.
as soon as I find that... Oh, there you go. Just in time, I beat the level.
Woohoo!
And there's our orb. Thankfully, that one's a freebie, considering you technically that's your reward for beating up all the bad guys.
Oh, okay.
So I got about let me think, 1, 2, 3 orbs. I think we're good to go here. So why don't we go ahead and keep going?
Now, question: is this one of those games where it's just the demo, or has it been like fully made?
Oh no, this is a demo.
Okay. Do you think they plan on completing it?
Oh, I'm sure, but meanwhile, in the nearby mystical forest,
Oh.
we get our bad guys. Well, we searched the entire mystical forest, and there's no orbs!
Oh dear. Oh,
This
hello.
place is a vast, barren wasteland of dead trees!
Oh no.
You know what to do, Hype.
I told you we should have went to the gardens.
Oh god.
I know what Garrett said, and he said the mystical forest!
Mr. Gordon.
Forest!
Ring ring.
Ring, phone call. That's you.
Oh, sorry.
You answer it.
I'll find you, big baby. Hello? Where are you, bumbling buttheads?
Uh-oh.
I'll have the copper chop from your chrome domes.
Uh-oh.
If you don't get to the Mystic Gardens this instant. We're in for it this time.
It was your misunderstanding.
Was not. So yeah, that's where the demo ends.
Aww.
We get our first look into our main oppositive force in the form of Scratching Grounder.
Yeah.
And then we get our credits. So, well, that's it. What do you guys think?
This was very cute. I really liked the 2 characters, the story that went on, the little nods to, Sonic with those 2 robots, with the mechanics of the gameplay, all of it. It's cute. I wouldn't mind trying this out for myself.
And again, for those that want to try these fan games out yourselves, I will leave a link in the description below. But with that said, ladies and gentlemen, that is it for our look at on all these awesome Sage examples for 2018. Hopefully we get something about as good, if not better, next year. And until next time, I'm JamesmanXtreme.
I'm Jordan the Cat 11. He was Lucky Jack 20.
And he's snooping as usual.
Nice. And just to reiterate, this wasn't we weren't endorsed to do this. We just wanted to do it for the hell of it because I think these games were worth showing off. Till next time, everybody.
Bye-bye.